Oh, we just missed it. Popos showed up, and they're just enjoying harassing people. They've been walking up and down the the whole civic center. I've had already people yelling at me about riding my bike. I'm trying to figure out what the big deal is about riding a bike. Apparently someone has an issue with it. Anyway, so I saw the Popos put on some nice weather gloves and go inside this little pavilion right here and start knocking everyone's shit down. I'm not sure what they were doing back this way, but they were definitely doing all sorts of stuff that they shouldn't be doing. He just told me not to record, but I'm allowed to record anywhere I want. I'm a United States citizen, and free on this planet. So they're, I guess they decided to do some stuff here and talk about and harass people. I don't know why I'm not allowed to record. Apparently one of the homeless people just yelled at me. I'm guessing it might be an agent. Yeah, he is an agent. So, I just definitely want to get this down just to show a little bit of truth. I'm already an enemy of the state, so it don't really matter to me. They're not going to knock me up or shoot me or kill me. I got it on tape. So, and they harass people plenty already, so, I just want to get this on tape, show people. They went inside of there and started knocking people's stuff down. And, obviously there's plenty of homeless people around. Things going on. The powers that be are very naughty. I will say that. Good news today. I went ahead and got my divorce papers notarized. It was a little bit of a bitch, but I was able to get it done. I was able to contact the right people, and there was two really nice people who hooked me up, who decided to help me out a little bit, and we got that done, and signed the divorce papers and sent that out. So now my connection to that family is over. The controller, Ethan Priel, a psychopath, part of the Masonic Brotherhood, just like these police officers right here. They don't give a shit about human beings, that have no problem hurting them and shooting them and killing them. Done with them. I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy to move past it and to have a better life. So as you can see, they're kind of harassing people. They're not really helping anyone. The police, they're paid by taxpayers. So this is just a good way to show that they're just harassing people. They're getting out of their cars and walking down. They're not saying, hey, is there anything we can do to help anybody? No, they're looking to see if people are doing anything that may not be what they like, and so that they can arrest them and put them back in the system and not help them in any way. A cancer to our society, and it's just, I used to be one of those law-abiding citizens. I used to work and pay my taxes and do that sort of thing, and unfortunately, they don't really give a shit about that type of stuff. That means that you're an indoctrinated slave, and when they're ready to off your ass, you're going to get offed. And so, that's basically it. And anyone who's outside of the society, they feel that they have the right to police them. well, they police everybody, but harass in general. So, you're talking about minorities and poor communities. So you can almost relate homeless people to minorities in general, because this is what they do to minority communities. They come in and harass. They just basically set up shop and act like they own the freaking world. And they don't own shit. So, the day will come when their house will burn down. And they may be in it. So that's, basically all I have to say right now. Just want to record this. As soon as I started, they were going all through there, by the way. And as soon as I started recording, they pieced the F out. So I think it's good to get their mugs, their faces on camera. Even, just because you're a woman does not mean that you're not a part of that system. You're not an agent. There were two men sitting in that car and two women sitting in that car. And the two women got out and started knocking people's stuff down. Now, they didn't ask if it was anyone's property. They just started taking it off the wall. They didn't ask if anyone owned it, if it was a birthday gift, or if someone decided that it was something that their kid gave them. No, they're police. They can do whatever the fuck they want. So, just recording, showing that, even in the slightest of senses, when these entities and when these people invade your privacy and invade your life and aren't helping, it should not be allowed. The only way that we can, I made a video earlier about these entities and how they are intimately involved in our lives. And, I regularly get mind controlled by a sexual nature also, where they're discussing my sexuality, and somehow they know my sexual history. I'm guessing it's the brain scan or something like that. But they have invaded my privacy to the point where, you really have to question, if there is a such thing as morality, if there's a such thing as privacy, because these people and these agents have decided that they're going to just go ahead and invade it without your permission. And they know all about you, to your most intimate secrets. And even if you don't know anything about them. So, these creatures have invaded, and they have, decided to incorporate themselves in our lives in ways that they have never or would never be allowed to. And that means even this type of harassment. And so there's going to come a point where we're going to have to kick them out on their asses. Or their houses are going to burn down. They're going to burn down inside of them. Whatever the case may be, they have stepped over the line many a time. And, we just have to keep pushing through and making sure that we get that message across that they won't prevail and won't continue to be a part of our lives without our permission. And for me today was like one of those days where it's like, fuck yeah, finally got divorced, finally kicked them out of my life, and removed their ability to abuse me any longer. One time, this man, said he kept, whenever I saw him, they kept talking about how we're family and we're family this and we're family that. And, I did mention once that I said, one should not be abused by their family. And there's some people who are abused by their mothers. I've had a mother who steals, lies, cheats, whatever the case may be. And he tried to subconsciously enforce the ideology that it's okay if your mother is abusive. She's still your mother. And this is one of those things that, these Israelis, this mind control tries to push, and this is, they kind of put their life on the line, or they incorporated their lives this way, where, abuse is going to be expected. And, for me, that's not one of those things that I'm gonna accept in my life. And I have every right, and I've paid the price for it. But it's worth it to be free. Anything, anything that you have to do to be free is worth it. And so, that's all I have to say. And so you guys got a little quick view of the cops doing their thing around here. Peace out, man.